Alright guys, I'm going to be swapping out my tank on my Coleman bt200x. I've been having issues with the tank rattling, coming loose, so I figured it was probably time just to upgrade. So I'm going to open the box. I ordered the jmch steel tank, I believe it is, that mounts to the frame and replaces the stock tank. Main reason is I went to tighten the bolts all back up, and the back one on the backside by the spark plug has kind of rounded out the hole. So no matter how tight I get the front bolts, the rear of the tank just keeps making vibrating sounds and kind of just getting annoying. So I'm actually just going to replace it with an upgraded tank. And I believe these ones are a bigger fuel capacity as well too. So I can actually ride for a little bit longer, which it seems like I can only maybe go 10 to 12 miles on this stock tank. So I'm gonna open the box here and check out what this new one looks like, and then get it all mounted up.
Looks like they gave you some new fuel line as well to throw on there. Looks like there's some mounting hardware on here. Looks like this is the plate. There's some new bolts. I believe that's called the petcock valve. New one of those. Get the new fuel cap. And then of course the new tank. Looks like they've already polished it a little bit, so it's kind of shiny, which is nice.
So to take the stock tank off, you're gonna have 2 bolts in the front. Mine were 10 mil nuts. And then you got one in the back that generally holds the spark plug wire. That's an 8 mil bolt. Mine's still got a little bit of fuel in it, so I gotta remove this 8 mil bolt on the fuel shut off, get the gas drained out, and then we'll get this tank on.
Let's do that one.
All right, got the gas tank drained. Took a little bit longer than I wanted. Made a little bit of a mess. So got that wiped up. Now we're gonna get the seat removed and start working on getting the tank installed.
There's 2 8 mil bolts on each side of the seat on my bike, so I'm going to use an 8 mil and take those off. Alright, now I got the seat off, we can work on getting the tank mounted up. I'm using a number 6 Allen head to tighten the bolts. Alright, let's get this back bracket put on. It looks like the bracket needs to be bent a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bolt in the tank first, and then I'm going to bolt down the bracket itself. Alright, now the bracket's on, we'll tighten the top bolt. The top bolt is a 10 mil. Now I'll put the cap on. Alright, now we're going to hook up the fuel line and put in a new fuel filter.
Alright guys, got the JMC tank installed. Came out really nice. Fuel switch valve is on the bottom of the tank. Comes with a new fuel line. My filter was pretty chocked, so I replaced that because I had an extra one. I think it came out pretty cool. Time to fill it with some gas, and then I'll have to end up rerunning my wires for my lights, but I'll have to do that a different day.